I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. Make sure you hit the little bell for notifications, and please feel free to subscribe because these videos are for you. And there are a lot of different energies coming at you this month, and here's what they mean for your sign. Leo, the card for the first week of the month is the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is here because of all the changing energy that the universe is bringing to us and the need that we may have to change our perspective to look to the future and see what kind of adjustments we might have to make. Now, as we look down into the chart, you'll see that there is a powerful but somewhat contradictory grouping of planets in your seventh house, the house of partnerships and relationships. And Jupiter, conjunct the Sun in that house, encourages you to deepen your relationships, but also perhaps to move your energy outward into the public to do more public relations. But there is a Mars square to the Sun, and this can challenge you not to allow your desires to blind you, because that can create some real problems in your life. You need to keep clear of people, especially unique or erratic people that you really don't understand, because that can cause trouble for you. Now, Mercury is retrograde and warns you to watch what you say, especially to your partners, or it be that in business or in personal relationships. But the good news is lovely Venus is going to move into Aquarius, but there's a little warning that you may be attracted to a partner that has really different ideas than you, so you're going to have to be flexible if that is the case, or they could be a little erratic. And Venus will conjunct Saturn. So that happens on the 6th of the month, and that suggests that you need to be willing to take your partner's wishes seriously. You can't be selfish. It ain't just going to work. That's all. Now, as we move to the second week, we see the Two of Cups as the card of the week. And that suggests that we need to restore balance between our material and our spiritual sides as we move through this energy from the past and into the future. Now, the second week begins with the Sun conjunct Mercury, but Mercury is still retrograde. So this can bring confusion with partners. If you are talking, make sure you listen carefully before you speak, because that energy can become much more intense because Mars will square Mercury on the 10th of the month. So friends may be a little bit too aggressive for their own good, or you might be too aggressive. Be a little careful. Now, on the 11th, there is a wonderful conjunction of Venus and Jupiter. Now, this is happy energy. Jupiter is the greater fortune, and Venus is the lesser fortune. So they can bring a major opportunity either for coming before the public in some way, or improving a relationship, or finding a new relationship. Be a little bit careful, though, as there's going to be a sextile between Mars and Neptune on Saturday. Now, this energy can cause you to dream your life away, or you can use this energy to be creative. So take the second course and you can be very productive, but listen to your inspiration, the inspiration that comes to you. The card for the third week is the Tower. Now, as we know, the world is changing very, very quickly, and there's a lot of erratic energy, and we have to be able to make adjustments to move with this new energy, or we will have a tower movement, because this energy is manifesting in the world. So as we look at the third week, it begins with Mercury retrograde conjunct Jupiter. So it suggests that you must be very careful in legal issues or in dealing with your partner or with coming before the public. So be careful with what you say and how you say it. And then on the 17th of the month, that is the Tower Moment Day, Saturn will square Uranus. Now that is a war between the past and the future, and obviously we see that going on in the world. So it brings important challenges between your relationships and your career. So your past experiences may be holding you back from your future potential. So you have to be willing to look at both to see if you should leave the past and go to the future. Now, on the 19th, there is a square between Mars and Venus, and this can bring misunderstanding into partnership issues or coming before the public. So it's a difficult situation, but Mercury will go direct on the 20th, and this can help you gain a clearer perspective of what you need to do with partners and perhaps even in your career. As we move into the fourth week, the card for the fourth week is the Four of Swords. So after all the energy changes we've been seeing in the past year and in January, all of this upset the status quo, and it's really very difficult to understand where it's all going to go. So we may need a little bit of repose and recuperation so we can heal. And that's good with the Four of Swords. So as we move into the fourth week, the middle of the week has an important aspect between Pluto and Mars. And this can help deepen your ability to be productive at work and destroy any bad habits that you may have and put your energy to work in your career. And then the Sun and Venus will move into Pisces. Now that brings more gentleness into life, and it may intensify your psychic and spiritual understanding, and it can help you develop your intuition. So be listening very carefully. And there is a sextile between the Sun and Uranus, which can help bring creative ideas that can help you get ahead in your career. So again, that moves to the future. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe because these videos are free, and hit the little bell for notifications. And for a special offer, visit my website, internetpsychicreadings.com.